Some of the most brutal violence in the world is happening in Dallas, Texas. And today we're breaking down why most people are terrified.
G Block, baby. Yeah, stepping on a pussy. Yo, big truck. Gang, gang, gang. Yo, what it do with y'all, man? Y'all already know, man. We back. We back at it. I told y'all. We going strong, bro. I told y'all, bro. We not playing with it. Oh, fuck. I told y'all, bro. We going strong, man. This our what? This our 6 day in. Oh, I need my other phone. This our 6 day in, man. Hey, tonight, man, we gonna just do something slight, man. I ain't gonna be on here long. I might do this reaction and another one, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of beat, y'all. I need some sleep. I've been going and going and going and running and running. And I feel it, man. So I need a little bit of rest. So we ain't gonna be too long tonight. We ain't gonna be out here too long tonight. So, with that being said, man, let's get into it.
To be out on the streets. The drill scene in Dallas isn't popping off in the mainstream like Chicago and New York did, but some of the craziest and most violent beefs in the rap game is happening in Texas. And you've never seen anything like what's going on between OTS and FBG. It's not clear where the beef for OTS and FBG started, but it's one of the most disrespectful wars of all time. Back in 2021, OTS allegedly kills an FBG affiliate named Fats, and then a couple months later, they allegedly spun on FBG again and killed a dude named John. In 2022, OTS allegedly spotted an FBG affiliate outside a shop and shot 6 people in broad daylight. So FBG clapped back and tried to take out a dude from OTS named 223 Trey. FBG stood on the crib where 223 Trey lived and shot it up, but they accidentally killed 223 Trey's mom Mika instead. OTS was having some internal drama too, and a couple months later, they allegedly backdoored their own homie TG. OTS was still putting pressure on the ops though, and in October 2023, a dude from OTS named Cameron Turner shot 3 ops at the state fair. It's not clear if the dudes Cameron Turner shot were from FBG, but FBG clapped back and ended up killing another innocent woman. A dude from FBG named J3 Get Busy shot up a house because he thought an OTS dude lived there, but he killed a random grandmother instead of the ops. While FBG and OTS were going to war in the streets, FBG Murder started airing out the beef in the booth. It's kinda confusing at first because FBG Murder actually reps OTS, and he just took the FBG name to clown the ops. Then he took the disrespect to a whole new level when he pissed on an op's grave in one of his music videos. FBG Murder allegedly has a cousin in FBG named Strizzy, and on the track Jizzle Smoking, FBG Murder dissed his own cousin and raps, "I catch you fucking around with the ops, that's how you get shot. Bro, I blow up my own cousin." And on the same track, he allegedly dissed FBG Fats too and raps, "Broad day gang, niggas know what we did." According to rumors, FBG Murder's homie OTS Yakuza is the one who pulled the trigger on Fats, and if all the stories about Yakuza are true, then he's one of the biggest demons in the city. Yakuza's older brother is another known shooter named Steppa, and they're allegedly the ones who killed FBG Fats in broad daylight back in 2021. Then a month after Yakuza allegedly killed Fats, he linked up with his homie T-Man to rob a dealer named Kobe Mascoro. T-Man brought fake cash to scam Kobe Mascoro. But Kobe realized what was going on, so Yakuza allegedly shot him in the head. Then a dude who was tight with Mo 3, named Number 7, allegedly paid Yakuza to take out his op Billy from a set called B4L. Yakuza's also the one who allegedly pulled the trigger on TG. TG was cool with dudes.
Didn't the dude number seven dude, didn't he get killed too? Or am I talking about the wrong person? I believe he did too though.
All over the city and allegedly snaked a few of his own homies. According to rumors, TG was trying to play both sides and was kicking in with OTS and FBG at the same time, so Yakuza killed him. The situation looked sketchy from the jump. Yakuza allegedly tried to throw everyone off by showing love to TG on Instagram right after the murder. Yakuza wasn't booked for the shooting, but 2 other OTS members went down for it. Yakuza skated on the murder, but the cops think he brutally killed 2 dudes in 2024 while they were trying to make a gun deal. Yakuza linked up with Cam and Mari from a set called CTG and was supposed to be trading them guns for switches, but the situation went left and Yakuza allegedly shot both.
Boy, I'm telling y'all, man, this shit get spicy, boy. That why I don't be, boy, listen here. Oh, man, I ain't got time to be fucking around, bro. I ain't trying to kick it, bro. I ain't trying to. Bro. People do some shiesty things, man, and all in a matter of a second. You know what I mean? And it's all it all be because of jealousy, bro. You know what I mean? Jealousy and motherfuckers be wanting to be where you be at, and instead of trying to get there, motherfucker be mad. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit weird, bro. Your ass a weirdo. You know what I mean? That's weirdo shit.
Of them to death outside of a store. The cops finally caught up to Yakuza after he allegedly killed Cam and Mari. He tried to run the cops over with a stolen truck and do the race, but it didn't work out for him, and Yakuza's been locked up ever since. The ops almost caught Yakuza before the cops did though, and after the Cam and Mari murders, Yakuza was at Walmart with his mom when someone pulled up and started shooting up his whip. Yakuza didn't get hit up, but his mom got shot and almost didn't make it out alive. FBG murder started popping off in the rap game and has been putting on for OTS in the booth. But in 2025, J3 Get Busy went viral because he dissed OTS like nobody's ever seen before. J3's been locked up for allegedly killing an innocent grandma, and while he was in jail, he actually got 223 Trey's dead mom's name tatted on him. The drill scene in Dallas has been making headlines because they're on a different level of disrespect. Some of the wildest crews aren't even really rapping about their dirt, and one Crip said even
and nobody ain't telling you little boys that this shit is lame and weird as hell. Ain't nobody telling you little boys that y'all ass is goofy as hell. Bro, you killed somebody's grandmother. Bro, you killed somebody's mother, somebody's auntie, somebody fucking grandmother, somebody fucking sister, bro. You are a fucking weirdo to go to jail for that and get that shit tatted on your fucking body, and somebody should beat the shit out you behind the motherfucker. But you know what they doing? They think it's cool. He in there with other goofies who think it's cool just like him. I mean, this shit's silly, man. Hold on, let me get a lighter right quick.
at a pet alligator that the cops took away. In February 2025, the cops in Dallas shook down the 4-2 Oakland Crips and booked 8 of them for running drugs and guns in the city. At first it looked like a normal gang bust. The cops found 14 guns, a bunch of pills, and $47K in cash, but then they raided one of the stash houses and found a live alligator inside. When the news broke that the Crips had their own alligator, some crazy rumors started going around that they were feeding their ops to it, but there's no evidence to back that story up. Dallas has a ton of gangs, but it also has killers that'll take you out for no reason. In 2022, a dude named Kevin Sheffield was driving around Dallas killing random people. A 64-year-old man named Muhammad Kamara was outside of his apartment on his way to work when Kevin Sheffield rolled by and shot him to death. Then a month later, Kevin Sheffield hit up another dude named Joseph Sias and left him dead in the street. The cops started following Kevin Sheffield because they linked his mom's car to the shootings. And in September 2024, he pleaded guilty to both of the murders. Kevin Sheffield got hit with a 50-year sentence, and during the sentencing, Joseph Cyrus's brother said, "I wish they'd given you 2 years, because I promised to God I'd blow your fucking head off." But that wasn't the end of the story. When the cops searched the whip Kevin Sheffield used for the drive-bys, they found a box of ammo that allegedly connected him to 5 other shootings. According to the cops, Kevin Sheffield started shooting people on Christmas Eve 2021 and shot someone in the leg that night. Then a month later, he allegedly shot someone else in the arm while they were getting into their car. A couple weeks later, Kevin Sheffield allegedly shot 3 more people back to back, and one of them was found dead in the street.
So you telling me you shoot all these people and still ride around with the same shit you shooting all these people in the car with? That shit be crazy to me, man.
Kevin Sheffield has been all over the news, but one of the biggest murders in the city was when Mo 3 got killed in broad daylight. Mo 3 had been beefing with rappers all over the city, but his main op was Yella Beezy. Mo 3 and his crew allegedly shot Yella Beezy, then Yella Beezy and his homies jumped Mo 3's manager. The situation kept heating up, and then in 2020, the ops caught Mo 3 on the interstate and killed him. At first, people were saying that it was over some personal drama Mo 3 had with a woman, but in 2025, Yella Beezy was officially charged with capital murder because the cops think he paid for the hit. Yella Beezy is one of the biggest rappers in the history of Dallas, so the news shocked the whole city. At first, the judge put his bond at a crazy $2 million, but Yella Beezy's legal team got it reduced to $750K, and he got out on house arrest until his trial starts. Yella Beezy's fighting a capital murder case, which is way worse than a normal murder charge. If he gets convicted, then he'll be doing life without the possibility of parole, or the prosecution could even go for the death penalty if they wanted to. Some people are happy that Yella Beezy got locked up, but Dallas is known for having...
Hold up, is he still fighting that same case? It's no way he's still fighting that same case, right? I think he done fighting that case with about Mo 3.
Some of the worst cops in the country, and in 2018, they brutally murdered an innocent dude who was just sitting in his crib eating ice cream. On September 6, 2018, a cop named Amber Geiger was off duty and went home to her apartment complex. But instead of going to her own apartment, Amber Geiger went to the door of a dude named Botham Jean. They lived in the same building but on different floors, and Amber Geiger allegedly got confused and went to the wrong apartment by accident. When Amber Geiger tried to unlock the door, she noticed that it was already cracked open, so she went inside and saw Botham Jean sitting in his living room eating ice cream. Botham Jean was an innocent black dude who worked as an accountant, but Amber Geiger took out her gun and shot him twice in the chest. Other cops tried to cover the situation up, and at first Amber Geiger was only facing manslaughter charges instead of murder. The situation sparked a bunch of protests, and Amber Geiger was eventually charged with murder, but she was only given a 10-year sentence when she lost the trial. If Botham Jean had killed a cop, they probably would have given him a death sentence. But Amber Geiger got off easy, and none of the cops who tried to hide the evidence were ever charged. A lot of people in Dallas hate the cops, and in 2015, a dude named James Boulware took an armored van to the police station and started shooting. A bunch of cops showed up to stop him, but James Boulware rammed their cars and shot at them from inside the van. Then he took off down the highway and parked at a Jack-in-the-Box while the police surrounded him. James Boulware and the cops kept shooting back and forth, and James Boulware claimed that the police had taken his son. Nobody knew how much firepower James Boulware really had, but he started telling the police that he was going to blow him up, so they brought in a sniper to take him out. James Boulware's van had armor to stop most bullets, but the sniper used a 50 cal rifle to take out the engine first and then kill James Boulware. The cops killed James Boulware and didn't lose anybody on their side, but in 2016, a dude named Micah Johnson...
Bro, this is happening in Dallas? Man, I thought it was just the YNs, bro. Boy, y'all going absolutely berserk. Bro, y'all are going absolutely berserk out there, boy. Man, holy shit.
Actually went to war with them, and it became the deadliest day for cops since the 9/11 terrorist attack. Micah Johnson was an Army veteran who was angry about white cops killing black men in America, so he put on body armor, got a bunch of guns, and started hunting cops in Dallas. Their shooting spree started around 9 p.m. when Micah Johnson saw a bunch of cops on Main Street and killed 3 of them from the jump. 11 other cops busted back, but Micah Johnson kept shooting and hit 3 more cops and a bystander too. Then Micah Johnson went north on Lamar Street and got into a shootout with another cop and killed him. Micah Johnson got hit though, so he went to El Central College and shot 2 security guards. Micah Johnson went inside the college and started shooting at cops on the street. And that's when more cops responded to the campus and went inside the building. Micah Johnson and the SWAT team got into a shootout, and they fired at least 200 shots back and forth, but the cops couldn't get to Micah Johnson. The standoff lasted for a few hours while the cops tried to make a plan, and eventually they decided to strap a bomb to a robot and drive it straight at Micah Johnson. The plan sounded crazy, but it actually worked, and the cops blew Micah Johnson to pieces. You never know who's gonna pop out and kill you in Dallas, cause even teenage girls are active in the trenches. In 2024, a dude named Jake Reynoso was walking down North Houston Street when 4 people came up to rob him. There were 2 girls who were 15 and 16, and they were with 2 older guys. Jake Reynoso tried to run away, but then one of the robbers pulled out a gun and killed him. It's not clear who actually pulled the trigger, but the 2 girls and 2 dudes were all booked on capital murder charges. Even nurses aren't safe in Dallas, and in 2022, 2 of them got killed by a dude who went to the hospital to see his kid being born. Nestor Hernandez was on parole, and the cops let him go see his girlfriend at the Methodist Dallas Medical Center because she was about to give birth. It should have been a great day, but he went to the room and the situation went left from the jump. Apparently, Nestor Hernandez thought his girl had been cheating on him, so he pistol whipped her in the face and said, "Whoever comes in this room is gonna die with us." Kate Flowers and Jacqueline Pakul tried to step in and calm the situation down, and that's when Nestor Hernandez shot both of them to death. He reloaded his gun, was about to leave the room to shoot more people, but a cop at the hospital shot Nestor Hernandez in the leg, and he gave up immediately. What's even crazier about the story is that people at the hospital had to treat the leg shot, even though Nestor Hernandez had just murdered 2 of their co-workers. Nestor Hernandez got hit with a life sentence without parole, but this next killer messed with the wrong dude and ended up dead in prison. Dallas has all kinds of savages running around the city, but one of the craziest killers was a dude named Billy Shamirmir. Billy was convicted of killing 2 old women, but the cops think his body count was way higher than that. Billy Shamirmir broke into high-class retirement communities to kill old women and steal their jewelry. Most of the murders were originally reported as natural deaths because the victims were in their 80s and 90s, but it was clear that nobody was really looking into it because all the women had been robbed too. Billy Shamirmir...
He fucking 70 years old. Look at him. He fucking 70 years old his goddamn self. What are you doing, man? I mean, fuck. Holy shit, man. Man, bro, this shit is terrible, man. Holy fuck.
Was breaking in, smothering the old ladies with their pillows, and taking all of their jewelry. And the craziest thing is that he might have killed over 10 women at the same apartment complex in just 1 year. Eventually, the cops caught up to him, and Billy Shamirmir got hit with 2 life sentences. Everyone knew that Billy Shamirmir's body count might have been more than 30, but he got murdered in prison before all the crimes got solved. Billy Shamirmir was in a cell with a dude named Wyatt Busby. Wyatt Busby was serving a 50-year sentence for stabbing a dude to death in Houston, and for some reason, Billy Shamirmir thought it was a good idea to start making weird comments about Wyatt Busby's kids. So Wyatt Busby stabbed Billy Shamirmir to death. A lot of Billy Shamirmir's murders happened around 2016, and that year, the cops in Dallas didn't even solve half of the killings in the city. Over 160 people were murdered that year, and one of the most brutal crimes was when someone set a lawyer on fire inside his own house. Ira Tobolowsky was a popular lawyer in Dallas who was working with a woman who was fighting her son Stephen Aubrey over some money. It was a heated situation, but nobody expected what happened next. Somebody had been spying on Ira Tobolowsky at his crib, and in May 2016, they broke in and attacked him. Ira Tobolowsky was stomped out, and somebody poured gasoline on him and set him on fire. Stephen Aubrey and his lawyer were both brought in for questioning, but it took the cops years before they booked anyone. Stephen Aubrey moved to Florida. Then in 2022, he was arrested for killing Ira Tobolowsky. According to police records, Stephen Aubrey had researched burner phone and alibi definition, and he also had burns on him. It looked like the cops had a good case, but on the day before the trial was supposed to start, the prosecutors dropped the whole case, and Stephen Aubrey skated on everything. Dallas doesn't just have local gangs and serial killers out on the streets. You also have to look out for international crews like Trens at Agda. Trens at Agda is one of the most brutal Venezuelan gangs, and they're active in Dallas too. In 2024, 4 Trens at Agda affiliates kidnapped a dude named Nozuli Enrique Arnaud Petit and shot him in the back of the head, then dumped his body. According to the cops, Nozuli was affiliated with Trens at Agda too, and knew the guys who killed him. All of them were involved with an ATM robbery ring that was active all over the country, and Nozuli allegedly tried to run off with some money, and that's why he got taken out. Trens at Agda have members all over the place, and a couple months before Nozuli got murdered, they went viral for taking over a whole...
Boy, look at this big ass fucking... What the fuck? Is this a rifle? Is this an AR with a fucking... 12-time fucking scope? What the
Whole
fuck
apartment
is this shit?
all over the place. And a couple months
Bro,
before
what the
Nozuli got
fuck
murdered,
is
they
this shit?
went
Yep, that's exactly what that is.
viral.
Hell yeah. Yep, that's exactly
Trends
what
at
that
Agda
is.
have members all over the place.
That's an
And a couple
AR
months
for
before
sure.
Nozuli got murdered, they went
Yeah, that's an AR for sure.
viral for taking over
AR, yeah, with a grip. Yeah, hell yeah, he ain't fucking around.
for a whole apartment building in Colorado. But Dallas is allegedly where most
And
of
he
them
on the-
stay. And then
Bro,
October
wait a minute, is he on the phone?
for taking over a whole apartment.
You went to go do a drill and you standing there at the people door on a cell phone? Oh my god. Man, this shit need to stop, man. This shit not gangster, bro. This shit is not gangster, bro. I think we confusing the terms of what's going on right now. Fuck. Please don't be out here doing no man. Please get your ass a job. This shit right here is goofy. The man is doing a drill and he's on the cell phone. Nigga, I ain't never even sold no weed and I make a call while I'm trying. Are you stupid? That shit crazy.
Apartment building in Colorado. But Dallas is allegedly where most of them stay. And in October 2024, they brutally robbed a woman in her crib and threatened to cut her fingers off. A dude named Hernandez flipped on the rest of the crew. Instead, he thought they were going to get money from a prostitute who owed one of his homies some money. But instead, they attacked a rich woman in Northwest Dallas and held her hostage inside her house. The Venezuelan dudes had to use Google Translate to talk to the woman while they were robbing her. And while some of the gang ran through the house and stole $75K in jewelry, a couple of them stayed with her and said they were going to cut her fingers off if she didn't do what they said. The violent crime rate in Dallas has been going up like crazy. In 2020, the city had 254 murders, which was the highest since the 90s. The cops tried to slow the killing down in 2021 and 2022, but in 2023, the murder rate went up again and 246 people were taken out that year. 2024 was a little better, but Dallas still has one of the highest murder rates in the country. And now that the drill scene is popping off, there's a good chance that the murder rate is going to jump again.
Wow, bro.
Chicago has lost a lot of rappers, but none of them shook.
Holy shit, I done seen it all, bro. I done seen it and heard it all, bro.
Most people are terrified to be out on the street.
Holy shit. I got to find another one after that one. I mean, this shit is insane. I mean, this shit is getting very, very crazy, bro. Very, very crazy. Oh, man, this shit getting wild. I mean, this be tripping me out how y'all be so tough and gangster, but y'all be trying to harm somebody's grandma. That be killing me. Bro, you so tough and you so gangster. Bro, you trying to do something to somebody's grandma? Is you kidding me? Or you man, get your ass about it. The fuck? Is he serious or is he fucking kidding me? I don't like this should be goofy. Like do y'all goofballs be fucking like I don't get it. Do y'all be serious or do y'all be fucking kidding me, bro? I'm like being real honest, bro. This shit crazy, bro. This shit just pissing me off. Bro, it seems like every story we somebody grandma. Somebody come on, bro. This shit is insane. Wow, man. What the hell this is? Say this is St. Louis.
This what happened when you stump down on that mother.
What you know about bouncing out, slam dunking, trying to touch the soul on Nick 4, I've been popping.
Right now, y'all in one of the most dangerous hoods on the south side.
It ain't no going over across the street. There's no rules. They shooting at mamas, babies.
If you try to kill me, I'm gonna kill your dumb ass. I'm gonna leave your ass slumped down in the...
I ain't gonna lie, y'all seen this already. Yeah.
Most people are terrified.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a video, but I'm not. The vibes ain't for that right now. But I got a video I've been wanting to watch. It's basically about this guy who do he do like adventures and shit like that. I guess you would say he like a explorer, vlogger type YouTuber, I guess you would call it. And he found this cave. He found this bro, I can't even explain it, man. I just don't feel like watching it right now. The vibes ain't for that right now. But we probably watch it tomorrow. I'm just trying to find something else, man, we can watch for a little quick little second, y'all. I don't wanna do the stream 20 minutes. You know what I mean? We gotta at least get on here. I gotta at least spend an hour with y'all tonight. You know what I mean? It was some crazy shit, bro. I swear. Wow, shootout. Damn, bro. Oh, this shit's so trash. Like, what is this shit? DreamCon. Oh yeah, I'm about to say that's YouTubers and streamers and shit, right? Yeah, Team Duke. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, bro did got another Hellcat Durango. Man, bro. I don't know, man. The Goons of 1980s, Washington, D.C. How the Island Boys lost everything. Baltimore gang war. Montana, bro. Look here. Look as stupid as hell. I ain't gonna lie, look like, I don't know. Bro, I don't know what I don't know what the hell I wanna Benny Siegel and Jadakiss. Let's talk about some old school beef shit for the hours up beside fans, sneezing fan video. I'm saying, did they drill in a Lambo? In the Lambo?
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Oh, I see that bitch too. That's definitely a Lambo right there, for sure. That's definitely. You know that sound like Lambo. That ain't the Lambo. That's the Lambo right here. That's the Lambo right there. That's the Lambo right there for sure.
My name Liz. We ain't seeing eye to eye, cause I shot her one.
I told you, bruh, and I didn't even see this video. Y'all just watch me scroll down my motherfucking feed and click this motherfucker just how y'all just watched me did it just now. So y'all already know I ain't peeped this, I ain't even came across, this is my first time even seeing this video on my feed. I'm just a car guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a car guy, but it's that sound of that Lambo though. That sound of that Lambo is crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people don't get to be up and close to them, but I'm sure, a lot of, I'm sure everybody, that came. Well, I don't know. It's like, to be real, bro. It's like when I was younger. Anyway, I'm about to go off topic. But anyways, yeah, the sound of the Lambo, yeah, you know a car, you know what I mean? They usually like bright colors. They ain't really like, I don't really find too many like dark Lambos. Not me, anyway. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They, of course they manufacture them like that, but you see a Lambo, is either stock color, is either gonna be red, yellow, black, green, or like a blue or something like that. It's not too many that's gonna be like base color like another car would be. You know what I'm saying?
It's really murder gang. Set the play
Off the porch with dirty glove bass.
Riding with this bitch on me, Professor Ogilvy. Hey switches, man, them bitches starting to overheat. Call us the cleanup crew, we come through, sweep the block. Heard the feds on us, we might have to sweep the cops. If you want me dead, then stop shooting low. I don't shoot up houses, I come and kick a nigga dough. Mad as hell, cause my face.
Hey, you niggas not fit. What happened to the last that said we was twerking?
That was just in my head.
What happened to the last one that said that? They murdered boy.
So when would y'all say y'all jumped off the porch in Detroit?
I always been a little bad nigga, but I play sports too, so that's where everybody where I'm from, niggas out here play, niggas go play sports and be in the hood, cause the hood, shit got their own little sports teams and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Don't play that.
I always played sports shit.
But I always been a regular street nigga too, though.
Yeah.
When it was time to get some money, though, nigga had to get some money.
Yeah.
Nigga wasn't getting no job in no regular like that. Nigga was getting and shit.
Yeah.
Fam, I need y'all to set the tone at the gate for me. It seemed like some people got it confused. Is the media or the reporter considered federal or hot just for posting what he see online, according to public facts? Or is the perpetrator who's doing the alleged crimes and posting stuff like they outfits, the same whips, they routine on a public platform, which happens to be the same outfit, car, routine that they did to commit some type of crime? I mean, let's be real out the gate. Social media is basically a free pass for the feds to keep tabs on you, right? So if we just reporting what's public, fam, let me know in the comments who really hot. But today, we diving into some real...
It ain't none of that. No, these stupid dumbass motherfuckers know what these social networks is. They still get on there and do it. It ain't a pass for nothing. These stupid motherfuckers give up the pass their own self. Oh, here you go. Hey, come. Yeah, here you go. It's me. I'm right here. Fucking stupid ass.
Real headlines in Michigan, where a local rapper who just came home signed the Interscope, which we'll later discuss, who we once covered, haven't even been home for a week and is already making waves in his hometown for all the wrong reasons. Now, rumor has it that this alleged rapper has just spent the block in a yellow Lamborghini with a black TRX truck trailing him. And as I did my research, I can see why people saying that. I mean, the surveillance that was released shows the same vehicle he was posted in, the same clothing he had on. But I'm just here to present what's public, and I leave that for you guys. Now, of course, this is the Family TV, and you gotta know I did my research. Just know in this video, we really gonna break down what's going on according to public records. But here's where things get even more crazier, and I'd rather tell you out the gate. Turns out, the rapper who allegedly shot up his enemy block, that was towards his old homie from back in the day, who, by the way, allegedly turned hot against him. Well, his crew, that revolved around counterfeit money and a local Walmart to purchase firearms. Not to mention, the rapper we talk about today, according to...
Man, don't y'all miss them days where you could just go in Walmart and buy guns and shit? Now you only go in there, you only gonna see a couple rifles in there, couple shotguns, and all the bullets to guns that nobody don't fucking buy or shoot.
To the feds, is a prominent member in the local gang Cash Gang.
Your man's in the chain, you put my man's in the disc. Nigga, we is not the same. I'm the one that do the hit. Banana clip on.
A crew known for their street hustle and putting in work. But some say the gang was getting spanked, allegedly. While Cash Gang Leak, the rapper who we'll later talk about, was incarcerated. And since Leak came home, he had to let it be known, allegedly. Now, as mentioned earlier in the video, we covered this.
Same yellow same yellow Lambo that got caught on goddamn the ring camera. Stupid.
Story about 2 years ago will at least leak, getting incarcerated having a switch at the Booty Club. Now for those who haven't checked that video out, I'll make sure I leave the link in the bio. But it don't stop there. Why would allegedly a local rapper who just came home with a lot to lose risk it all to target a house in a yellow Lamborghini? How did a fallout over counterfeit money at a local Walmart escalate into murders and even drive-bys allegedly almost 10 years later? But today, I plan on breaking all that down. So fam, consider this part 1 or 2. Just note that the next part of this story will be an interrogation from the informant. The Family TV has requested, and once received, you know I'm going to let the family check it out. Today we peeling back the layers of this story, exposing the real streets behind the headlines. And I'll be here to keep you in the loop every step of the way, according to what's public. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, meet Malik Taylor, also known by his rap stage name, 24 Leak. 3 days ago, he released a song called Lids / First Day Out. A little under 100,000 views and count.
Pop the perk with fit till we knock the dog right out. Now he forever in the ditch. They say all you do is this. I just rap this shit out.
Now we just came home after accepting a plea and serving 2 years. And if you guys want a full in-depth detail about how we got arrested, I advise you guys to click the link in the bio after this video. Born September 3rd, 1999 in Detroit, Michigan, 24 Leak had it rough growing up, and he still managed to beat the odds against him thus far. The father of 2, according to his PSI, had 2 parents who was addicted to crack. Shortly after 24 Leak was born, his father was sentenced to 70 months in prison. This means 24 Leak doesn't remember meeting his father until after he started school. His mom suffered from diabetes and kidney failure, preventing her from working anymore until her death at the age of 56. May she rest in peace. I love her condolences to her family. But thank God for 24 Leak, he had siblings who knew how to stick together throughout his mother's illness. Leak was known to have serious behavior and health issues due to his trauma. 24 Leak suffered from anxiety growing up, which required treatment. In 2017, through juvenile court supervision, he sought more treatment on his own. In 2020, after being shot, 24 Leak believed treatment would help address the childhood trauma and substance abuse. According to his PSI, during the height of...
Oh yeah. And rest in peace to all the people who innocently lost their life from the last video.
his abuse, he used alcohol almost daily to get drunk, along with ecstasy, Percocets, and Xanax. In October 2019, 24 Leak began writing and performing rap music under his stage name 24 Leak. In September of 2021, he had signed a contract with Interscope, a promising rap music label, despite his rather limited formal education.
They're jealous or they coming home soon. Like a job interview, we put that nigga in the suit. If she ain't fucking me in morgue, then...
From the outside looking in, the only fallen Cash Game member is a guy named Mike Brown, who lost his life back in 2022. He was allegedly killed trying to spin the block. Now, the person who allegedly killed Mike Brown was his once associate, a guy who allegedly go by the name of Titus Mundy. But Titus was allegedly kicked out of Cash Game and formed a new crew. And before we go over his new crew, we should talk about how he got kicked out of Cash Game. They found out that he allegedly told on a case with fellow Cash Game members back in 2018. You see, back in 2018, 3 Michigan men were arrested on a Thursday on counterfeiting and theft charges after using fake bills at 5 area Walmart stores. Apparently, the Warsaw Police Department had received a report of counterfeit money being used at Warsaw Walmart. 2 suspects used approximately $1,100 in counterfeit $20 bills to make purchases. Walmart loss prevention staff informed officers that the men were responsible for using counterfeit bills at additional Walmarts in Rochester, Plymouth, South Bend, and of course Warsaw. Officers were notified that Thursday by Wabash Police Department that they had counterfeit suspects detained at the Wabash Walmart. They were alleged Cash Game members identified as Famil Charles Williams Jr., 18 years old, of Brownstown, Michigan, Titus Tyrese Mundy, 19 years old, of Inkster, Michigan, and Isaac Burnett Young, 19 years old, of Nova, Michigan. Now Titus Mundy, then 20 years old, he only got 3 months after cooperating, and since that day he allegedly had a target on his back and was kicked out of Cash Game. And then he started to hang with a new crew, one known as Jesse Hawkins, aka Set It Off Jesse, and Kawan Taylor, aka Head Tap. But shortly after they became close, their crew came coming down one by one, year after year. Starting first with Jesse Hawkins, aka Set It Off Jesse. He lost his life back on August 28, 2022. It was a Sunday night, and according to authorities, he was one of 3 people who lost their life by a random shooter. A person waiting on a bus and another person walking their dog were among 4 people shot, 3 fatally, by a man who appeared to fire randomly for about 2.5 hours in Detroit. But that didn't stop his alleged opposition from taunting him on social media. 24 Leak wasted no time by quote.
I ain't gonna lie, my boy. You couldn't have known this was in the video like this. Did he purposely put this in the video like this? My boy don't do nothing like this. What the hell going on? Goddamn, the family, what's going on, my boy? My boy done blow me with this shit. I don't want to fucking stare at him. I can't even concentrate on the story. Goddamn, looking at his egg glass on the screen.
Quoting, bye-bye, tag and set it off. Jesse, may he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family. But then the next year in 2023, Titus' friend, Quan Taylor, a.k.a. Head Tap, was arrested by Inkster police as he was arrested for multiple murders. It was like they created a field day when they arrested him. Check it out.
You can show that shots are cleared. People walk around and be unmounted. We'll be around to that fight.
Yep, we got him.
A crime crackdown blitz in Inkster. We rode along.
I live here. It's my city. It's my community.
Inkster Police Chief Bill Ratliff says they're battling an uptick of gun-related crimes here.
Those things are things that we need to stop trending upwards. We need to stop them.
Getting creative, the only option, with officer shortages hitting small departments like this all over. This night, this month, they're launching Operation Winter Storm, led by Michigan State Police and Inkster PD with the help of neighboring Dearborn Heights Police and the Wayne County Sheriff's Office.
I think we're upwards of 45, 50 people right now.
Targeting crime hotspots in the city and flooding traffic enforcement zones, keeping tabs on some of Inkster's most wanted. Back to that in a minute.
The goal is to get violent criminals off the street. The goal is to get guns off the street.
Ratliff, the first chief in Inkster to actually live in the city in 30 years. This is home. It always has been. He started with the department in the Police Explorers program at just 14 years old. Now he's top cop.
It isn't a crime-ridden community. It isn't a terrible place to be or a terrible place to live.
That stigma is a hard one to shake.
Our department suffered a tremendous cut, and we're slowly but surely trying to crawl back from that.
It's a ratio you don't want, spiking crime stats and dwindling officers.
I have 8 open positions right now and 1 applicant in the pipeline. I have to find a way to...
Damn! Bro, he say he got 8 open positions. Cause you gotta think, the reason I'm over exaggerating it, cause you gotta think this probably one of them little small ass towns up there in Detroit. So you gotta think 8 open positions, bro. Bro, you missing damn near a whole team. For real, for real.
Attract people to be police officers, and that's very difficult.
Since 2015, Michigan State Police embedded in the department, part of the Secure Cities Partnership. And it was their troopers who attempted a traffic stop as part of Operation Winter Storm on 34-year-old Kawan Taylor, possibly armed and dangerous, a career criminal being investigated for multiple homicides.
This is an individual that we're concerned about being out in the public.
We're told Taylor led MSP on a short pursuit, crashing here in Wayne at Howe Road and Annapolis Street, then ditching the vehicle, hiding in a nearby yard under a lawn chair. Because of the influx of officers in the area for Operation Winter Storm, Taylor was surrounded.
Yep, we got him.
A huge arrest for investigators.
While interviewing Mr. Taylor by the troopers, he admitted that in the past he does not stop for police.
Taylor appearing here in court, charged with fleeing and elude, resisting and obstructing, and for being a habitual offender 4 times over.
We would like to enter not guilty.
Ultimately, the judge not playing with bond.
I'm going to set bond in the amount of $150,000 cash or surety in this case.
Taylor could face additional charges for other violent crimes. The chief says this arrest puts a dent in what they're dealing with, the narcotics game and gangs behind the majority of crime.
Very seldom do we have random crime. You're not going to go to Walgreens and get robbed in the parking lot. You're not going to get carjacked in Inkster. You're not going to, all of the things that people have perceptions about in this community are wrong.
They'll take the W for the night, ending on a high note and sending a message.
And if you come to Inkster to commit crime, you got a rude awakening because we're going to get you.
Reporting in Inkster.
Now we all know that same year in 2023, 2-4 Leak got arrested and was sent to the feds for 2 years before accepting the plea. And the only one left in that crew was Titus. Fast forward to the 3rd week of May in 2025, 2-4 Leak came home and Titus still hanging around the Middle East. Now this where things get spooky. During this same time frame, Titus' spot in the Middle East got shot up, and somehow local footage from that drive-by was posted to Detroit Hits on Instagram. Check it out.
Yeah. Tell you, man, these dudes bro, in my foreign car. You know, it hits in my foreign car. Bro, I just got signed for it. I just got signed a deal. I just got signed a fucking deal. I didn't fucking sign no 360 fucking deal. I just signed a fucking deal. I'm about to get this fucking money. And I'm doing hits in my fucking Lamborghini. Doing hits in a lamb chop is crazy, bro. Doing hits in a lamb chop like you fucking in a Hollywood movie is crazy. You really trying to live up to your name, bro. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. You trying to live, bro. You really trying to live up to the hype, bro. Just for us to do this right here, bro. Sit on this motherfucking monitor and this motherfucking screen and tell you how stupid your little dumb ass is. I'm just being honest, bro.
Now that could be anybody driving those whips. The reason people putting 2 and 2 together is because 24 Leak, in his first day out video that we just talked about, he had those same whips in his video. I don't know. But there you have it, fam. If I'm Titus, I want to move a little smarter, because apparently he might be the last man standing, but he still got a target on his back. Every victim that we talked about in this story, I want to say rest in peace once again. I love condolences to you guys' families. Whoever was affected by the story we just talked about, I want to send love and prayers your way. Fam, this was the story of a local rapper who just came home that's making headlines in his hometown for being associated with some whips. Allegedly let off 50 shots. Where's opposition hang at? Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Nobody wins.
I don't know what the fuck we gonna do, bro. We gotta start fucking. Somebody gotta start. Somebody gotta start taking fucking accountability for this shit, bro. That ain't bullshit. Somebody gotta start taking accountability for this shit, bro. I'm not bullshitting. I'm being so dead serious, bro. I don't know, y'all. I don't think I got another one in me. I think I'm chopped cheese, bro. We'll be back at it in the morning, though. Probably. I wake up early, man. I wake up and get straight to it. So I'll probably get up around 8. I'll probably get up around 7 to 8, but I won't start up screen till like 9:30 probably. something like that, 10. Somewhere around that time, man, I'm trying to get me some breakfast in the morning. I'm gonna be a fat boy in the morning. I'm letting y'all know that. But anyway, that's size point. Y'all have a good night, bro. Y'all dropped in or y'all dropping in rebroadcast. Y'all drop in, man. Let me know where y'all dropping in from with the truck emoji. I really appreciate that. But y'all make sure y'all have a good night, man. Be safe out there. I'll see y'all in the morning, bro.